When Apple launched the first iPhone in 2007, it forever changed the mobile phone industry. Since then, every version of iOS has introduced features that shape not only technology but also the way we live day by day. The first version of iOS, then known as iPhone OS, was a revolutionary step in mobile technology and laid the foundation for the modern smartphone era. It introduced a fully touch-based interface with multi-touch gestures that completely changed how we interact with screens, along with essential apps such as Safari, Mail, Contacts, Calendar, and YouTube. Released alongside the iPhone 3G, iOS 2 introduced the App Store, one of the most important changes in Apple's history. Initially, it had only 500 apps, but today it has nearly 2 million apps and 500,000 games. This version brought essential features: copy-paste, MMS support, spotlight search, and a camera capable of recording video. It was also the first version compatible with the iPad. With iOS 4, Apple officially rebranded iPhone OS as iOS. It introduced multitasking, folders on the home screen, and FaceTime on iPhone 4. AirPlay and AirPrint also made their debut. iOS 5 brought iCloud, iMessage, Notification Center, and most importantly, the virtual assistant Siri.
Let's go ahead and ask Siri about the weather. What is the weather like today?
Here's the forecast for today.
It is that easy.
Want more videos like this? Then hit the new hype button and help us grow this community. It's free, and it helps us a lot. Thank you. This version introduced Apple Maps, criticized at the time for inaccuracy, along with Passbook, now Wallet, and Do Not Disturb. The camera app gained filters and panorama mode. iOS 7 delivered the biggest visual redesign with a flat and modern style. It introduced Control Center, AirDrop, and Touch ID, completely transforming the security experience. This version marked the launch of Apple Pay, the Health app, and iCloud Drive. It also introduced family sharing and set the stage for Apple's health and digital payments ecosystem. iOS 9 added low power mode, night shift, and multitasking on iPad, split view and picture-in-picture, advanced options in Notes, and a more proactive Siri. iOS 10 introduced a completely redesigned lock screen with more useful notifications and widgets, iMessage with stickers and apps, the ability to delete pre-installed apps, and Siri opened up to developers. With iOS 11, the iPad became a true productivity tool through the Files app and drag and drop. Apple also entered augmented reality with ARKit. Control Center was redesigned. Siri got a new voice with cross-device knowledge.
Here's the forecast for the next 10 days. Sunny, sunny, and sunny.
And messages allowed users to send money through Apple Pay. iOS 12 introduced screen time for monitoring and controlling the time spent on apps. Notifications were better organized, Memoji brought animated avatars, and Siri shortcuts allowed custom voice commands. iOS 13 brought one of the most requested features, dark mode. Apple also launched Sign In with Apple for secure logins. The Photos app received major improvements, and privacy became a core focus with stronger location controls. This was also when iOS officially split from iPadOS. iOS 14 delivered the biggest dose of personalization since iOS 7. Home screen widgets for a more useful and customizable interface, app library to organize apps, and picture-in-picture for video playback while multitasking. Messages got pinned conversations and mentions, while calls adopted a more compact interface. iOS 15 emphasized productivity, focus, and natural connections. Focus mode filtered notifications by activity, while FaceTime got its biggest upgrade yet, with spatial audio and portrait effects.
I wish I could be there.
Me too! Let me fix this. Better, right?
The Photos app is getting major improvements like live text and visual search. iOS 16 introduced for the first time lock screen customization with fonts, colors, and widgets. Messages gained the ability to edit or unsend texts, photos sharing became easier, and Apple Pay later introduced flexible payment options. Maps also received further improvements. On iOS 17, Standby Mode transforms the iPhone into an information display while charging, and the Journal app encouraged reflection and mental health. Name Drop simplified contact sharing, while widgets became interactive with direct functionality on the home screen. iOS 18 marks the iPhone's entry into the era of artificial intelligence through Apple Intelligence. Personalization took center stage with free app and widget placement, color-tinted icons, and a redesigned, fully customizable control center. The Photos app introduced smarter collections, while it added Tap to Cache for quick transfers, and the brand new Passwords app centralized login management. iOS 26 introduced a new naming convention aligned with the year of use, and a complete redesign called Liquid Glass, replacing the flat look with translucent, curved, and more dynamic elements. Apple also expanded Apple Intelligence with advanced AI features such as live translation, call screening, and DJ-style audio mix. Core apps like Camera, Photos, Messages, and Phone were redesigned, while CarPlay gained live activities and tapbacks. In addition, the new Passwords app became the hub for authentication, and the Adaptive Power Mode optimized energy usage. From iOS 1 to iOS 26, the iPhone has evolved from a simple smartphone into a complete platform, where design and artificial intelligence blend seamlessly. If you enjoyed this kind of video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and if you give us a like and leave a comment, it really helps us out. Thank you. When Apple launched the first iPhone in 2007, it